My next headline is from The Week magazine. The real question James Foley's death poses about America's policy on hostage negotiation. Also joining me from Washington, Chris Voss. He's a former lead international kidnapping negotiator for the FBI. Chris Voss, let me begin with you. Is there blood on the hands of those of our allies who have, in contrast to the United States, been paying ransoms in similar circumstances?
Well, thank you for having me on. And first of all, I'd like to say that what happened with James Foley was a cowardly thing to do. James Foley was an honorable man. Now, what our allies in Western Europe have done has added to the problem. It's helped create the problem, and this idea of a ransom that they simply open their bank vaults to these people and give them all the money they have has made it worse. It's fed the problem.
And is this more about inspiring terror or creating a funding stream? The New York Times reported that $125 million in the last 5 or so years alone has been put forth to ISIS because of these campaigns.
Well, terrorist organizations that get into kidnapping very soon come to learn that kidnapping can be a very lucrative thing to do when different entities and governments respond by dumping out truckloads of money on top of them. So it starts out intended to inspire terror, and it continues to do so, but then it becomes a very lucrative thing to do. It becomes a business for them.
Chris Voss, if a family were to contact you, God forbid, of an American and say, we have a son or we have a daughter who's being held captive, we need your expertise to try and win their release, how would you approach that dynamic?
Well, the most dangerous negotiation is the one that you don't know you're in. And Christopher's point about this being a recruiting video is absolutely right. ISIS is doing this because they like the publicity. So if there's good publicity for them, there's bad publicity. The venue of the negotiation now is in the public eye through PR. And if they are exposed and shown to be cowardly criminals, which is what they are, then this is not a group that people want to join because they don't want to be part of a group that are a bunch of cowards, and I believe that that's what they are.